Yeah, so it's a month since Horsham. But it's been going good actually. Made some significant changes since the last round, and I think we've gone in the right direction. So yeah, just had a good solid few weeks of riding now in practice, and look, definitely the first 2 rounds were mediocre for me, and I'm definitely a few points behind. So hoping that I can turn it around here, and I pretty much have to if I'm going to be in the championship hunt. So feeling comfy though, just going to put my best foot forward and see if we can get the championship ball rolling.
Hey, like you said, the first 2 rounds definitely didn't roll the way that you would have liked. The time off, being back up in Queensland, seeing you doing a lot of testing. Is there anything specific we're working on? Is it a comfort thing with the motorcycle for you, or is it, what exactly is it?
I just had to go through a few things on the bike. I wouldn't say I did a lot of testing. It was just the guys come up and did one whole day with me, and we just went through all the little intricate details that and things just to make me comfy. And that was just before Sunny State, and I was riding really well at Sunny State. It did get washed out, but the one motor I got in, I felt really comfy. It's probably the best I felt all year. So those conditions were tough and tricky, and if my bike wasn't working there, I would have known about it. So that's how I kind of know we're going in the right direction. So just a whole heap of little things really.
Is it mindful? Your teammate here at Jed Beaton, current championship leader. Do you and him able to talk about these things with these motorcycles and help each other produce the bikes, or is it 2 completely different setups that you guys are on?
I believe it would be two different setups, and we don't really get a chance to talk. I mean, he's in Victoria, I'm always in Queensland on race day. We've both got our race face on, so and look, we don't ride the same, we're not built the same, so I don't think he's been pretty happy the whole time, and just it was just me really. So hopefully we've made some good changes.
Yeah, sort of keeping the races going. Obviously had a good weekend coming off Horsham there with 2nd overall. So we had a pretty steady, solid 3 or 4 weeks. So nothing's really changed. Everything's going really well here with the team and this year, and the bike and the 450, everything's great. So it's more or less just sticking to our processes and making sure we're diligent in what we're doing, and looking forward to getting out on the track tomorrow. The track looks really good. The crew looks like they've prepped it really well, so looking forward to it.
Hey, like you said, an amazing result for you back at Horsham. Does that give you a sense of confidence coming into further rounds, more races, as, hey, I am a 450 guy, watch me do it again?
Yeah, I've got mixed emotions. Obviously, I was stoked to get the result, but at the same time, I'm very well aware of the field that we're in, and I know every weekend's not going to be like that. So it's more or less just me putting my best foot forward every single time I'm out on the track tomorrow and following rounds, and seeing where that is. You know what I mean? Like I need to obviously fight for a good position, but just like I said, I know what class we're in. I know the type of people we're racing, and last weekend was really, really good. I was actually quite stoked with it, but I had to reset straight away and refocus because I know what we're up against, and it's more or less just making sure we put our best foot forward.
Hey, like I said, you've done a handful of 450 races before, seasons before, now a full-time guy in this class. What's the biggest differences you can find from, racing the 250 MX2 class last year, moving up? What's the, 2 rounds under your belt, what's been the biggest differences you've found?
Yeah, just the importances of the start and the first sort of 10 minutes of the race. I mean, I showed last year a couple of times I could get a bad start and come through and win. It's just not going to be that easy. So just figuring out the most important parts of this class and having to work on my own racecraft myself to make sure that I'm on point, because again, like, we just have so many good dudes that the smallest mistakes have the biggest consequences. So I'm enjoying being in the field. There seems to be a bit more of maturity in the air when you're racing, which is nice. You don't kind of feel like you're going to get bloody KO'd that often. But it's good to race the best guys that we have here in Australia and put my name at the front of the field. So
hey, at the last round, I believe you said on the podium, the start of the races aren't your strongest. Is that a racecraft thing to improve? Is it an intensity thing? What have you got to do to improve those first 5-6 laps of a moto?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I've worked on this year. Like, I know my fitness is good, and technically I can ride a bike well, I feel. We just honed in on the small things since January or even December. I didn't take any time off after Supercross, but I think the hard work obviously shows, and I know the importance of it. So I think when I don't put major pressure on myself. When I know how important something is, I tend to rise to the level I need to. So but a lot of hard work goes into it.
Feeling awesome. Ready to go. Had a really good week on the Kawasaki and been testing, just getting the bike a little bit better for me, more comfortable, a bit more ride time for me too. So obviously this is, class is my hometown race and I love this track. So the last couple of years have been pretty strong and I expect that again tomorrow. So we'll see how we go. But I started off a little bit behind the 8 ball this year and we're catching up. So we're slowly catching up, making progress. And Franco's been a massive help setting up this bike, and the team's running really well. So,
how you've been personally as well coming into the season? A few injuries, a few nagging little injuries here and there.
Yeah.
If I'm to say where are you at percentage-wise, returning to racing, where are we at?
Probably right now it's probably 100%. My 100% isn't 100% what it used to be. But I feel pretty good. I mean, it's hard for me to practice good during the week because my knees, my shoulders, my wrist hurts. So I got to really limit my time on the bike and the way I ride now. But I'm coming in strong. I'll race all out. I mean, when I race, it's 100%. During the week, it's not. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good on the bike. I'm loving it. The team atmosphere is great. So I'm feeling strong for this tomorrow.
Yeah, real good. Obviously, it's been an amazing start to the season. So. Just looking to keep that going. This is a cool track, I enjoy it, so hope for a good day tomorrow.
A few weeks now off since the last round. Just normal training for you? Is it changing it up? What's the weeks off been like?
Yeah, it's been real good. It's been working hard with Ross, ticking off the motos, trying to get a little bit better, towards the end of the motos, and hopefully we can bring the same intensity tomorrow as I do during the week. I think that's where I've been lacking a little bit, the race day. Maybe it's the race day nerves, but hopefully I can ride like I do during the week tomorrow and we'll be sweet, I think.
Is that intensity based, trying to keep that up throughout the moto, or is it a fitness thing? What is it for you that, finds it a little bit harder later in the motos?
Probably just a little bit of a focus thing, to be honest. My fitness feels real good. It's just, it's a focus thing, being focused those last few laps and keep charging.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling pretty good. Excited to be back in Gillman. It's the 3rd year here for the ProMX series, and had a bit of good luck last year. Unfortunately got penalised, but my races were good, so moved up a class this year and hopefully we can have some solid racing and get some good starts and just run with the front runners.
Hey, 3rd round we've seen you here with the new MotoGo Yamaha team. Changing manufacturers, obviously coming from Kawasaki onto Yamaha. How's it been mixing it with a new team who's also new coming into motocross?
Yeah, it's definitely been, we've had our challenges, but as a team, everyone's been doing their best foot forward and we've been quite successful this year considering we're only new to this, and Patrick and the whole team's been really welcoming, and we've got a solid few sponsors behind us, so everything's been working out well.
Hey, and last question for me, the last 3-4 weeks between rounds, obviously you're back up in Queensland, made that move. What's those weeks been like, just training after training? What things are we working on?
Yeah, Queensland's been good to me. I trained with Crawford from OO Elite and I got Fighting Fit behind me, and then I've just been doing a little bit of extra with running and just like whatever hobbies I like to do, and I live with a good bunch of boys, so training's been good. I'm always happy up there, and we've had a solid few days on the bike before to this weekend, so looking forward to it.